Hello everyone, here's IST with another weekly analysis on EURUSD. What we have here on monthly, it's basically I cannot predict whether the price will come or not here at this level, but this a very good level for shorts. But for now, we got liquidity close back in the range and just swipe liquidity from this low. So it looks in my view like this looks like internal, right? High, low, broke the high, right? And now we are back in the range. To do some measurement, very close to the 75%. And the fractal looks like high, low, we broke the high, or high, low, we broke the high, close here, then high and lower low. So the fractal looks bearish to me. Yes, and this is pretty much a monthly, not too much to say. We got weekly, where we got a little bit more action. So, first, like as I said in the previous video on EURUSD, the price took liquidity from above and was rejected from the monthly time frame, from the imbalance on the monthly time frame. Then with the church here, this is a church here, and yeah, consider this like the target is our low. So far the previous analysis is respected, so I don't delete, I keep building on it. So now we got, let's make it 2. Last week went very bearish, lefting a big imbalance below this one, right? And also order block above this one, which took liquidity from the this opening. So it's valid in my point of view. And yes, well, this imbalance is still respected. So not bullish, but just pay attention to this level here, because right now it looks like we are still in this range, right? And why do I'm lying, like after all of this I don't expect this imbalance to hold, but yeah, who knows? It may hold and push the price higher to the other blocker. It may happen, anything. Um and then we got the fractal structure, which is bearish, like high, low, high, low, So considering this, I do expect the next week to push higher and then continue lower to make a high, a lower low. So yes, this was on weekly. Moving on daily. First, we got like the market structure. It's bullish, right? The internal structure is bearish, and the fractal it's still bearish in my point of view. Like it's basically literally bearish, like low, high, low, and now we expect a new lower. But this looks like a very inside bar, and so like a little consolidation here after taking liquidity. Also, we inverted this imbalance. Well, yes, this is all we got. We got the imbalance below, but it's hard to say what's gonna happen. Like in the next few days. It could go higher here or lower here, you know. But considering this with a big imbalance on the weekly time frame, it may be very possible that we gonna respect this imbalance for a moment and push the price higher to some level and then go lower. And then yeah, we got 75% uh, of the previous week from high to low, you know, it's like this is the level. Also, yeah, this level has like some confluences. Is the weekly order block, the weekly gap. Also, I didn't explain it, but yes, this is the opening gap also, which match pretty much with the upper part of the order block, and the gap could be cut a little bit more. But let's let it like it is for now. Let's look if it makes sense on daily, cut it, or maybe on 4 hour. We don't see the gap on 4 hour. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know, it doesn't make sense in my point of view. But I'm gonna let the gap like this. And yeah, this level has some confluence for short setup but lacks liquidity. We don't have liquidity for this level. Um, so this like makes me consider that this level with or those highs will act like liquidity, as liquidity for this level. Like you know, it's a possibility there. Or are we gonna form some kind of liquidity here? You know, below it, and then yes, and is the only level on daily, like from entire range from here to here, we got only this level on daily time frame. Cutting the 75% of the weekly time frame. On daily we got only this order block. Which is kind of untouched like after this candle. You know, this candle broke the order block, which has liquidity above this high here. Um wasn't touched by this candle, so it may have a little bit of liquidity, but not really. Going low, excuse me, going lower on 4 hour. Yeah, I'm not keep the chart cleaner. So let's look. Yeah, first thing first, 4 hour swing it's bearish, internal it's bearish, fractal is bullish right now, right? Then we inverted this imbalance right after taking liquidity and now delete it. And then also very, very important, let's measure this. Well, yes. Um, this is the daily imbalance, right? So after taking liquidity from from those lows on higher time frame, like this low on weekly and like looks like this on daily, like big liquidity, my point of view. Not big, but a lot of um what happened, we inverted this imbalance, we made a church, also we made like we made a bullish imbalance and very very important, we got a order block, right? Before making the imbalance and the order block here, we took liquidity from those lows. Like if you look to the price, it's low, high, like you know high. We took liquidity below, right? Then make the high and then keep going higher, right? And then push lower, took liquidity from here and then made higher. So also very important, this for our order block, it's matching with the 75% level of the daily imbalance. So very good confluence. I'm not lazy because yeah, I don't care that much, but this is very um yes. What we got? Yeah, basically this is, and we got like one like I do expect to be bullish the beginning of the week, right? With some precaution to this other block here and this level. And also first target will be here. Like well, if I enter here, first target will be of course the liquidity above here. The second target and major target will be this one. Right, the trade will look something like this. Of course, this is not like I don't encourage you to take a trade like this, but this is how I operate. Right, maybe I enter a little bit lower because of the level of the 75% range of the imbalance. But yes, got liquidity below this low, below the imbalance will be interesting. Yeah, this will be like 2.5 first target, and then something like 5R second target, and yeah, the final target will be of course here, not higher. With partials, and yeah, basically this was my weekly analysis. I hope on EURUSD. I hope it helps you, and I was IST, and see you the next time to the next analysis.